is Jim to throw first for the bullseye. Outside the bull. That's the bullseye. First leg, it's Christian to throw first. Game on.
Christian Kist, former world champion. Jim Long played exceptionally well on the stream yesterday. In fact, both players played really well on the stream yesterday. So this could be a good game, this.
$100.
Yep, definitely interesting to see if they can keep the good form going.
Yeah, replicate yesterday, yeah, absolutely.
100.
Jim Long beat Zulrazan bin Azdan, I should say. Malaysian player, 5 legs to 3. His first match today. That was having come through the group of 5 players yesterday, winning 3 of his 4. Lost to Christian Helmeke and defeated Simon Miebach, Patrick Thorpe and Johan van Veltzen. That got him into
140.
this stage of the competition. Christian Kist yesterday, also in a group of 5 players, won all 4 of his matches. Beat Fabian Freitag, Henrik Sjoberg, Edwin Torbjornsson,
Jim,
and then the match we saw on the stream, Sven Gut of Switzerland. Won his 4 matches to the loss of only 3 legs, and then defeated Mike Gillett by 5 legs to 1 in his first match today.
89.
Talking of people that aren't hanging about, we've just seen Jelle Klassen beat Neil Duff. Jelle Klassen is 4-0 up in his next game against Greg Ritchie.
79. Jim, you require 38.
Yep, just averaging a shade over 91. 4-0 up on the young Scotsman. Kai Fan Leung has just closed out a 5-0 victory over Remy Williamson of Northern Ireland.
22.
95 average for Kai there.
Good thinking from Jim Long there. We wanted 38, but with Christian back on 192, split it out. He hasn't left. Sorry, he hasn't hit obviously the double, but
Jim, you require 16.
Double 8. Definitely want to hit it this time with Christian sat on 92.
Yeah, that's game shot in the first leg. Jim Long.
Good start for the Canadian.
Second leg is Jim to throw first.
And of course, against the darts as well. Jelle Klassen has closed out his 5-0 victory over Greg Ritchie. So that was a short, sharp lesson, I would suggest.
Indeed.
46.
Yep, an emphatic win for the 2006 world champion.
The ladies' last 32
40.
now has 4 qualifiers. Bo Greaves we already knew about. Michelle Merlet has qualified, and the 2 New Zealand girls, Nicole Renew and Wendy Harper, are also both into that last 16 at the expense of 2 Japanese ladies, Kasumu Sato and Yuki Sakaguchi. So the New Zealand 95. Girls going well.
Indeed they are.
$67.
Last start there from Jim Long.
Yeah, needed that.
$97.
The Canadian Open final this year.
Lost to Nick Smith, if I'm not mistaken.
Is the correct answer.
60.
Gary Stone has taken the first leg of his
79.
last 32 match. He's playing the American Danny Laube. Sophie McKinley has taken the first leg of her match, and she's playing Mikuru Suzuki.
Indeed.
140.
Good darts again from Jim to leave him 88. Christian back on 190.
45. Jim, you require 88.
Whilst it's not a guarantee he's going to get 6 darts, he'd like to think he would. Well, he'd like to do it in 2, of course. Yeah, I think that's Was it 24 left, we think? Yes, he's nodding. I think he told us. Welcome to the commentary box, Jim Long, without saying a word.
Jim Long.
Told us all we needed to know.
Christian to throw first. Game on.
Doubles his lead 2-0. As we said earlier, being 2-0 down in the best of
60.
9 situation, it's not the end of the world.
No.
It's more forgiving today than it would have been yesterday.
With Christian also having won the bull, one break gets him back into the game, so to speak.
Exactly that.
140.
An excellent start yet again from Long.
78.
Owen Rudolphs is winning 4-2 against David Venken and averaging 101, so really beginning to crank it up now, the guys
45.
and the girls.
Yep, definitely coming into their own.
In fact, he's now, Owen Rudolphs has seen off
135.
David Venken 5-2 with a 100.91 average, so good stuff from Owen Rudolphs, the young man from the Netherlands.
Yep. One leg away, well, sorry, one match away now from getting onto the stage on
60.
Sunday to play in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, quarterfinals will, as Anthony has just said, all be on the stage. It's
100.
the last 16 now. As are Jelle Klassen and Wesley Plaza, who beat Chris Landman 5-4 in that all Dutch affair. Richard Veinstra still going for the Dutch.
60. Christian, you require 128.
Davy Proust, Ralph Polderman, other Dutch names that are still in the hat. Ivo Lexmar, Alexander Merckx, Kay Schmitz. So a lot of home interest still in the Masters.
60. Christian, you require 50.
Generate a little bit more interest if he takes this 50 out, 10 for tops.
30. Jim, you require
Outside chance then for
136.
Long, 136 for the Canadian. Not to be. Wry smile on the face.
24. Christian, you require 20.
Just takes a step over to the left.
Yeah,
And
that's game shot in the third.
yes.
Christian Kist.
Finally a
Forward
leg on the
leg is
board
Jim
for the
to throw first.
2012
Game on.
World Champion. 10 years ago. How time flies.
Indeed. There's our good friend Tony O'Shea.
100.
I remember being at Lakeside for his first round match against Jan Dekker. What a game of darts that was.
81.
Kuru Suzuki has turned it around against Sophie McKinley. She now leads 2-1. Gary Stone and Danny Lauby at 2-2. So Lorraine Hyde 4-1 up. So still Scottish interest in there, Anthony.
Yep, absolutely.
174.
Excellent stuff from Christian Kist.
Needed him as well to
Absolutely.
get back into the leg, really.
100.
Hasn't phased Jim Long, though. He's left himself a finish. After 9 darts, he's on down to 161.
100. Jim, you require
Christian down to
161.
146. So can either of these great players pull out the big finishes?
Not to be in this occasion for Jim.
97. Christian, you require
Christian options on
146.
146, 20s or 19s. 19s it is, another one of those.
Treble 10.
86. Jim, you require 64.
16s. Another one of those. Leaves the double.
32. Christian, you require 60.
That gives Kist a chance now. 20 for tops to restore parity.
That's game shot in the fourth leg. Christian Kist.
Desmond.
Fifth
Bit of a
leg,
fist pump
Christian
there.
to throw first. Game on.
Bit of a fist pump from Christian. He's come back from 2-0 down to get back to 2-2.
This seems to be an ongoing theme with these matches today.
Yes.
They're going 2-0 up,
yes.
and then it's all of a sudden 2-2.
It's funny, you get that when you watch a stream of games.
100.
There'll be a double that's always been finished on, or an outshot that's always a key outshot. And today, you're right, it's a player going 2-0 up and then being pegged back has been the theme for the day.
60.
Danny Lauby goes 3-2 up on Gary Stone.
140.
And Mikuru Suzuki goes 3-1 up on Sophie McKinley.
60.
As I say, we will on the stream not too far into the future now. We have the girls' final as we stop to see whether Kristen can fill it up, which he does.
180.
So leave himself on 81 after 9. So a chance of an 11 darter here for Christian. We've got the girls' World Youth
55,
final and the boys'
Britain
World Youth
Uruguay,
final coming
81.
up very shortly, live on the stream. They've been playing this morning in that competition.
Yep, the World Open, as Christian goes for double 16.
49.
Youth World Open today. The men's and ladies World Open will be tomorrow.
Indeed.
We know that one of our girls' finalists will be England's Paige Pauling.
133. Christian, you require 32.
Beating the Irish Open
Yeah, that's
champion.
Crimson in the 5th lag. Christian Kist.
Becky-
6th lag is Jim the throw
Becky
first.
Allen.
Game on.
Christian Kist dispatches the double to take himself into a 3-2 lead. And again, the match has been turned on its head.
Danny Lowry's taken the 6th leg, so he leads
125.
4-2 against Gary Stone now.
In that girls' competition, we still have a quarter-final match ongoing. There's Jana Leis of
100.
Belgium takes on Dorina Sipos of Hungary. And the winner of that takes on the Italian star, Aurora Focasato.
$100.
Still ongoing in the boys' competition as well. Waiting on another couple of quarter-finals finishing.
100.
Kieran Thompson and Leighton Bennett have both made it into the semi-finals. We await the results to see who they will be joined by.
140.
But yes, those matches will be upcoming on the stage very soon for you.
100. Jim, you require 136.
Jim Long then, 136 shots on, another one of those.
Oh,
Yes.
lovely.
Double 8.
128.
We'll be back though with Christian on 201.
$100. Jim, you require 8.
Double 4 then for Jim.
For a 3-all game.
He's getting closer. Oh,
4. Christian, you
doesn't get
require
much closer than that
101.
without going in. Christian then 101. Yes. 1. Yes. Tops for 4-2.
Yes.
Oh,
Big
that's
shot in the
painful.
6th lag. Christian
That is
Kist.
so painful for Jim Long. He was in complete
7th
and
lag
utter
gets Christian
control from the
through
first
first,
start to the
game
last
on.
start in that leg. And but that's what you get if you don't put the doubles away, unfortunately, for Jim. It's a high price to pay. A 101 outshot from the former world champion.
140.
Puts him one leg away from victory.
Danny Lowby has seen off Gary Stone. 5-2 victory for the American.
57. 57.
That's great darts from Jim
132.
Long.
$82.
Nearly matched by Christian. was going to say another treble there. He may need to have utilised the bull to leave himself on a finish. Cracking match coming up, just warming up now on board 22. Richard Veenstra taking on Nick Kenny. Should be a good one.
Yeah. It certainly should. Good game in the ladies' tournament as well. Kirsty Hutchinson taking on Noah Lynn van Leuven.
140, Christian
the
Uruguay,
Netherlands.
122.
122 then for Kist. Shot still on, treble 20 for the bull.
50, Jim Uruguay, 72.
Options here for long. 20s, 12s, 16s. Yep, 16s it is for double 12.
Oh,
60.
Wow.
Christian Uruguay,
Same
72.
then for Kist. Another one of those. That leaves tops.
Game,
and there it is.
shot,
Wow, Christian Kist. Excellent victory for the former world champion. A great match between these two.
Good game indeed.
Both averaging 86 and a little bit more. But it is Christian Kist, a 5-legs-to-2 victory over Jim Long, sees him into the last 32 of the Winmau World Masters.